So mum and dad were born in Lebanon. Dad moved over here, I think in his late 20s. He worked here for a couple of years and then he went back to his home in Lebanon. He met mum and they got married, and then they both moved back over here to Australia, and they made a lot of sacrifices for us moving here to Australia to give us a better life. Not a dollar to their name, not speaking a word of English. I look back at what my parents did, and you know, to provide your family with a better life. It's selfless, you know, it's completely selfless, and you know, I've got complete respect and for what my parents and what my uncles and aunties did. For me growing up, family and food were major things. Everything we did as a family probably involved food and barbecues and enjoying each other's company.
One thing I see with the Lebanese people is they get around, they're always eating together, they're always out together, they're always socialising together. It's a culture that still exists. Really good friends with Robbie Farrah, and I've coached him a few times. He asked me at the start of the year. Anyway, I said no because for whatever reason, I realised the place was organised and they needed to coach.
I played for Lebanon in 2002. I was 18 years old. It was the only test I played for Lebanon, and it's a great feeling. I still remember the tests I played in 2002 over in Tripoli, and that was a massive stepping stone for my career, and I'm very proud of my Lebanese heritage, and that meant a lot to me, my family, playing in that test match. And I was like the young kid in the team, and it was, to this day, probably one of the best trips I've ever had. Became close friends with a lot of guys in that team, and Saab was one of them. I think he made his debut on that same game as well, and that was like 15 years ago now, and we've been best mates ever since.
He was only a young boy playing, I think he was playing SG ball at the Tigers. I was playing Reggie's at the Roosters. We toured Lebanon to play France in a one-off test in '02. We just clicked on tour, become really tight, and I remember when we came back we were just hanging out every day and training together, and to be honest we've been best mates since. So
I think that was just the bond that we formed on that trip, playing for Lebanon, and we came back here, and I know how much it means to Chris. He's very passionate about Lebanon Rugby League.
I haven't played NRL, so obviously playing for Lebanon's been like the highlight of my career, and when I was named captain a couple of years ago, 4 or 5 years ago now, it was massive for me. It's something I'm really proud of. I'm a really proud Lebanese man. We've had a lot of ups and downs. We failed to qualify for 2 World Cups. We've had the same core of players for, some guys have been around for 5, 6, 7 years. Myself, this is my 15th season, so.
It's been a long time coming, and the boys have worked hard. Like I said, I haven't had the opportunity to play in the last few years, but I know how hard the boys worked and how much it meant to them to get to this World Cup.
To qualify for the World Cup and now hopefully get a chance to play in it is massive.
Yeah, he's worked extra hard to help them qualify, and I know how proud he'll be when he gets to run out wearing that jersey in front of his family and friends as well.
That's like the biggest draw for me. Being able to play with Robbie one more time. I've only ever played that one game with him. To play with Robbie, like that's a dream come true for me. Like that's the biggest thing for me. To finish up on that note, mate, it'll be like winning the lotto for me. So hopefully.
There's a massive Lebanese community here in Australia, and I've got no doubt that they'll show up in massive numbers to the game and cheer us on.
The Lebanese people love footy, and that's what I really enjoy about it.
I'm sure they'll be singing and dancing and have their drums, and there's a lot of very proud Lebanese people that live here in Australia, and I'm one of them, and my family's one of them, and it's going to be a great honour for me to pull on the colours of Lebanon and represent them at the World Cup.